Hi, Glenna Cleek here with Encore Ministries of First United Methodist Church in Benton. Grace is one of the most beautiful words in our language, and it's one of the most important, if not the most important word in the Bible. The principle of the grace of God is the most significant theme of the Bible. We sing about grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. And then one of my favorites, grace, grace, God's grace, grace that is greater than all my sin. What is God's grace? It is receiving something that we do not deserve at all. God's unmerited favor toward us. His power used for our good when we do not deserve it. Ephesians 2:8 tells about the grace that is the very basis of our Christian faith. It says, "You are saved by God's grace because of your faith." That is God's ultimate and greatest gift of grace and love, sending His Son to die on the cross for the redemption of sinful mankind. John 3:16 says, "God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whoever believes in Him will not perish, but have eternal life." Do we deserve that? No. It is a free gift from God, and we accept it by faith. By His grace, we are saved. There are many aspects of God's grace, and we experience them every day of our lives. Our faith assures us that God's grace will sustain us through good times and through bad times. It is by His grace that we are able to live through every difficult situation in our lives. 2 Corinthians says, I believe it's 12:9 says, "My grace is enough for you, because my power is perfect in weakness." Because we have received perfect grace, we should extend grace to others, being quick to forgive and quick to show kindness and generous always with love, even when others don't seem to deserve it at all. When my brothers and I were young, our parents bought each of us a new bicycle. And not long after that, my brother's bicycle was stolen, and he knew who had taken it. Of course, he was very upset. And the next day, I came home from school, and there in the garage were my dad and my two brothers and the boy who had taken my brother's bike. And there was my dad with another bike to give to the boy who had taken my brother's bike. Instead of condemning him, Dad instead gave him a bike for his own. That is grace.